Garage. It's What Do You Buy Wednesday again, hosted by Joe at Blue Sky Model Works. Um, and I'm posting it again on Thursday because I'm lazy. I guess that's what I'm gonna say. I'm lazy, just lazy. So, what did I buy Wednesday? Or should I say, what did I buy before Wednesday and after Friday? Um, my order for splash paints came in. Um, I took advantage of their free shipping day, so I was able to find the black rose for my zombie build. Would help if I put the camera down to the other one, right, guys? um, so yeah, I got the black rose. Uh, that's the number right there for this. So I'll be able to finish a build that's been sitting for a while that I've actually put into the group build for the zombie build, hosted by Jason over at Klein's Design, and I believe Paul at Left Coast Customs. I hope I got that right. Guys, it's so hard to remember everybody's names. Anyways, so I was like, oh, I might as well pick up a couple of colors since it's free shipping. And I got this Deep Impact Blue. I believe it's a... Come on, camera. Give me a break. Get my hands down. Alright, anyways, guys. Hopefully you caught it. Anyways, you go on their website, you'll see the stuff. So this is a Deep Impact Blue. I saw it on a Ford Mustang, and I'm a blue guy. I love blues. I love other colors too, but blue is always one of my go-to colors. So um, I got a couple of builds in mind that might work on. So the third color, and I threw the slip away. Unfortunately, they ran out of labels, so they just called it a custom mix. This was some sort of weird, and I really should have kept the paper. I'm not gonna pause you guys, but give me 1 second. Come on, be there. Sorry, guys. Just hold on. Don't go anywhere. Forgive the bad photography. Oh, really? I know it was with all this stuff. Alright, sorry guys. I cannot find the order sheet. My bad. Anyways, this was some strange color, but it looked pretty cool. I think it was on a Mopar. It it's kind of got like a purplish purplish color to it. And I don't want to block the, like a purplish and burgundy. So I thought it'd be a cool color. I mean, definitely look cool on the car. So moving along, trying to move along a little quickly. I bought these high gloss liquid chrome pens from Amazon by Resiners. This company right here. I do like it. There's not really a gold in here, which I was kind of really wanting, but the champagne gold is very close to the brass look that I was trying to get for, and it's not going to come out that good. Anyways, the brass color look for my group build with Woody, the rock and roll on wheels. I mean, it came with the chrome. Now, I brushed that on that radiator, but I am going to try and take some out and put it in the airbrush to do all the other stuff because I don't like the strokes from the, I don't want to call it a brush because it's not, but the pad that they use, whatever they call it. So I got that. I also got these panel liners, and what interested me the most was it, because it came with two pens, and they're quite small for your hands and stuff. So I had a Tamiya, whatever you want to call it, Tamiya, and I broke the end on it. So I've been back to using razor blades again, and I don't really like the razor blades. I slip too much with that. So this came with two of each tips and one of a regular, just a regular point. And if I can read them real quick, this one's a 0.15, and this one I believe is either it's a 0.3. So, and I mean, they are micro small. So I'm hoping to give them a shot. Plus, it came with two rolls of guideline tape. I think it was definitely all under $20. So I'm gonna give them a try. And they even came with cool little stickers that you can actually sticker the end of the pens to know what size. But the color helps me too. I just say, hey, the blue one's the smallest one, the red one's the biggest one. But anyways, so got that. And you know that if you're watching any of my videos, I've been. Oh, and here's the company for the for those pens, if anybody. And again, on Amazon, guys. So go check them out if you're interested. Even having extra stuff in your arsenal is good. So I've been trying a bunch of different stuff to try to get the chrome effect with the for the build, because of course the Munsters Coach, it's a chrome type gold or brass that I'm trying to simulate, which I can only get so close to it. To me, when someone says brass, I think of brass. Brass is not, even at a high polish, it's not. It's like a trombone, So, but the when I look at the pictures, it looks like gold chrome. So I was playing with the nail polish stuff, and I was doing it wrong. I was watching some videos recently, and you're supposed to have a top coat over the base coat, which the top coat is kind of a resin, and you cure it at a certain time, and then you apply the powder that I'm trying to put on that gives that chrome effect that the ladies get, and then you cure it the rest of the way. So I bought the top coat. I'm a little I should say I'm a little upset with the size of the bottle, but now I know why these ladies spend so much money, because $7 for I don't even know how many ounces or whatever it is, but this is really small, guys. I mean, painting this on your nails, I can only see doing your nails twice with this. But anyways, I got that, and I also bought a UV curer for it. 15 bucks or whatever. This will last you to work too for my resin printing. I liked it because there's a bunch of UV lights underneath it. It goes, I think, 30, 60, and 90 seconds. But if I needed to like recure uh, a resin part and put a little bit of resin on or whatever, I could do this. And not only that, it was full domed underneath, so I could actually lift it up on anything if the part was bigger. So I figured it would still work for me and even anything else that I needed to do. So as far as modeling stuff goes, that's kind of pretty much all I got. I did order also because I'm into RC stuff. Well, I bought a mini Z because I'm thinking of doing my own track and just just something for me to do because I can just sit and do it. So I bought this multi-tooled screwdriver, and it's pretty cool. I think I paid five something for it. It was worth it because especially when you get them, the mini Z is very small. It's and I'm also and I just printed a body, but I got to change it a little bit. The mini Z is like, as you can see, it's tiny, but man, they're cool. And then I printed this Ferrari Spider something, and it's close to the wheelbase, but I need to modify, even though it's exactly the same scale, 128. This is supposed to be 128, but the wheel wells are just a little bit off, so it rubs a lot. So I need to kind of yeah, if it was a static model, it'd be great, but to be functional, I got to change it a little bit. So, but the bodies for those are painted and everything like this one. This is the body that came with it. Um, these cost like $50 a pop, and this is also a 20th anniversary edition. And I don't want to ruin this body at all because these actually, unfortunately, to people once they become non-attainable, they get a lot more money. So I want to kind of keep this one. I got the box too, and keep this fresh. And like I said, since I can print bodies, if I break them, I just print another one and be on with it. Anyways, so I had gotten that along with that came with all the other stuff, plus some rechargeable batteries. No big deal there. Last but not least, everybody knows that people hit the Hobby Lobbies when they were doing the clearance deals. Let me switch cameras here and we'll kind of exit out the same way. So, again, guys, I'm just putting it out there. I did get pretty much every single one of them. And I actually got on most of them 3 of each. So, like the hideout truck right here, I do have 3 of them. The other one's way up on the shelf, and a lot of the other kits are down here. I basically got one more than I needed in case somebody was interested in obtaining these that could not obtain them. I will sell them exactly for what I paid for them with the tax, Florida tax, and the clearance sticker, and I'll split the shipping costs with you. So if anybody wanted one of those kits that didn't have a Hobby Lobby near them and is interested in having that kit and couldn't get it, let me know. I also was kind of thinking about it if you wanted to do some sort of trade kit for kit, and then the shipping would be ship to ship. I would ship, you'd ship. So we can discuss that. My email, I believe, is down below. I don't always do this, guys. Yes. Now I have put on the screen my shop card, my email address, and my scan me code. So to contact me, that's the easiest way. And then if we want to exchange phone numbers or whatever, that's fine too afterwards. But if you want to get a hold of me, there's my email. And like I said, I did it because I was hoping to help somebody else out get the deal that a lot of us were getting that might not have a place next to them. Same way with Ollie's. I have a few Ollie's kits, but you know, reach out to me if you're actually looking for one, and if I have it, like I said, we'll talk. I'm not about making money or anything. I do, if I don't get these gone, because I don't need three of each, even though I can build them because you always build it a different way. But I might take them to a show. Um, when I take them to a show, I'm probably going to ask a little bit, not $20. I probably round the kits off to $10 a pop. Which I think is fair. It kind of gives me a little bit of gas money and handling fee. But anyways, uh, if you disagree with that, put it in the comments, guys. Let me know. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't get a lot of. I get a few views. I mean, it's like 60 views or whatever. I have my diehards, which I appreciate, especially like Tom, Marcus, um, Donnie. Those guys are great guys, great supporters. They always watch our shows, and I appreciate it. God bless. Yeah, God bless you all. I'm just saying, I appreciate the ones that are faithful and come back all the time. I know I don't put out a lot of videos. That's probably why I don't have a lot of subscribers. I will be upping shortly because I've just got my room back together in a sense, and I'll move you just a little bit. I finally got my resin printers and stuff all set up over there. I did turn around and buy um, this one is the Elegoo Saturn Ultra 4 12K, and then I turned around and I did purchase the 16K of the same one. Really, it was mostly because it was a deal, and I like having the same of most of my stuff. I have like my PLA printers, they're Creality, and originally I had a Creality resin printer, which works awesome. And it's an 8K. I have no qualms about it, but the Elegoo is a much better printer. And if anybody is thinking about getting a printer or want a printer, Elegoo is definitely a company to go with. Uh, I'm probably digressing and going too far with the video. So I think that's it, guys. Uh, like, subscribe, comment, boost me up a little bit, share me, I guess. Not that I'm looking for all the subscribers like everybody else, but I don't know, I feel like a little guy and I'm getting a little lonely. Guess we'll put it that way.